the future of the city, particularly where it is not, correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Heller, again, it is not in the historic district, correct?
Correct.
So, Mr. Gallagher used the words moving and growing and moving forward. And yes, even though the rendering does not show what's currently there, and yes, I would concur that I would like to see that as well. But moving and growing 10, 15, 20 years from now, I'm not sure if that picture was there of what is currently there. I can't predict if those buildings will still be there 10, 20 years from now. And moving and growing forward, I think the fact that it's not in the historic district, something like that would increase foot traffic in our downtown, would draw in the type of clientele that we're trying to have within our city. It's going to improve our overall outlook and image in terms of where we're going and moving towards. So even though it's not in the historical district, I needed to, I think, kind of say that, and believe me, I respect Mr. Gallagher to the utmost. He provides a lot of wisdom at our meetings, and he's passionate about what goes on. So I have, if there's no other public comment at this time concerning this project, or Planning Commission does not have any other questions, I would like to make a motion on.
I'd like to follow up on some questions.
Yes, Mr. Stallone.
The architectural design doesn't bother me as much as the fact that this is a new development, and the rest, hopefully the rest will follow. And I agree with Mr. Malosky, what he's trying to confer there. And I understand where the professor's coming from also. My biggest concern about the project right now, and I just need more clarification from the city traffic department about that one-way street. If you can kind of focus in a little bit and let us hear all the information you have about the studies you've done on the development of taking away one lane.
Ms. Wells, do you mind going a little bit more detail as it in reference to the going to one lane?
Sure, yeah, so currently, just to clarify, it's one lane for northbound traffic and one right turn only. So there's not technically two northbound lanes, it's just the one right turn lane. There's no turn on red at that signal, so really right now there's no benefit of having that right turn lane. If you could make right on red, it would concern us because you could still, that flushes people out right now. There's no turn on red, it's an pedestrian phase, so really having that, just getting a little bit of extra space. They are going to be retiming the light, so whatever loss of capacity we have with that right turn lane, that's going to be moved into the one through lane, will be made up with a little bit of timing changes that they're going to be making with the signal, adding a little bit of extra time. But really, it's pedestrian safety versus traffic flow, and it's sort of a balance that we try to come up with. They're taking the lane away and adding a little bit more pedestrian accessible bump out, and so we're adding a little bit more pedestrian safety and more walkability, but with a separate little bit of maybe additional traffic. But myself, their traffic engineer, and our traffic consultant all looked at it, looked at the level of service. It's not going to decrease, so we're confident that that's not going to provide any issues.
And that also, just to point out, is all in the memo attached to the August 20th memo, Mr. Salato, the July 31st, 2019 traffic review.
Actually, if I could.
Yes, Ms. Helen.
On page 2 of that, item number 4 addresses that question specifically.
That would be the last page of that.
Yes. It says the study indicates that elimination of the New Street northbound right turn lane into parking spaces will not result in a significant decrease in the operational conditions at the intersection. And then he says, we concur with this finding. And the other thing, Tiffany mentioned there's pedestrian improvements that are added. The other thing is the on-street parking spaces are added in lieu of the right turn lane. And we often look for additional opportunities to have on-street parking too. It's something that, people prefer when they come downtown. So I don't know how many spaces that actually ends up to be, but that was another benefit of taking that away.
Thank you.
I have a comment.
Ms. Cohen.
I actually applaud the architectural design of the project. I think that the design is going to elevate the architecture in the surrounding 70s design buildings in the future. And as Mr. Pulaski said, moving forward, I think this will infuse a lot of excitement into the area. Architecture is very subjective, and if nothing else, people visit Bethlehem, they'll have something more to talk about.
Thank you, Ms. Cohen. Any other comment at this time? With that said, I would like to make a motion that, for the approval of the land development plan at 548 North New Street, subject to the comments in the August 20th, 2019 memo. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second, Ms. Cohen, roll please.
Mr. Stellato,
Tough decision. Aye.
Ms. Cohen,
Yes.
and Mr. Mulaski.
Yes, thank you, appreciate your time. Moving forward.